Jordan Tower with JTNEWS. Well, Puffy went on a rant. He can't take all the trolling and everything that's going on out here, and I agree with him. Now, I don't agree with everything Diddy does. Like, he seems fake positive to me sometimes, but that's just me. Maybe he really is genuine about it. I don't personally know Puffy, so I can't really gauge if it's real or not, you know. I know he's a shrewd businessman at the same time, which you have to be to get to the amount of money and amount of businesses he's in control of, and I totally get that. But anyways, getting to his rant, he touches on a lot of things without completely name calling, and you got to read between the lines of his rant. Now, I know he's upset that the direction hip hop's going. There isn't a respect for the history of hip hop. Now, I know a lot of people be like, oh, yo, fuck the history, right? And I get that too, okay? But in any business, you gotta respect and know what came before you to move forward, you know? Like, out of respect in a way, and it's also just knowing your field, okay? Like, if someone gets into the computer business, okay, they're gonna research how the computer was created, how it got to, you know, you're gonna know all that stuff. You're just gonna know all that just from learning the computer. Music's a little different. You don't totally, especially with like hip hop. See, with you know, like alternative music, you know, you're playing the guitar and everything. You probably took time to learn the guitar or drums, or, you know, you were influenced on other people to do your vocals for a band, right? But with rap now, it seems like you can just say anything on a track and people fuck with it, and that's that new generation. That's cool. I mess with that stuff too, you know. But I see what he's saying. Like when you have Lil Yachty up there disrespecting Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac, but we know that he's trolling. He doesn't really feel that way. See, Puffy's highlighting something that is going on. It's called divide and conquer.
And it's like blown, man. So y'all need to watch some documentaries on hip hop. People don't even know what hip hop is. Netflix has this great documentary on hip hop, the history of hip hop. I know, I think Steve Stout did one. Fab Five. Just go to YouTube, man. They letting us extra Coonin Buffoonin, so y'all stay asleep. The reason why I don't be doing this shit, because I don't like sounding like I'm preaching, because I'm the worst of the bunch. I've been the worst of the bunch of times. The power that you have is you want to use that power to do the Jim Crow. Like the old Jim Crow. There's a new Jim Crow. Y'all doing the old Jim Crow. Being divided and conquered nonstop.
Okay, he mentioned this, and that this is true. This is the same thing that's going on with Soulja Boy and Chris Brown. You guys are dividing each other, and one person will end up victorious because they'll get the press, the good press from it, and someone's going to end up with the bad press. Okay, so you're dividing the culture instead of uplifting each other. But he's in a different space right now. Okay, like he's very rich, okay? So that's the same thing that kind of went on in the 90s too. So nothing's different now. It's just, it's in our faces more because of social media. So I think it's just overwhelming, period, because you see it nonstop. Back in the day, you'd hear a record, and then maybe you'll see some source, you know, magazine articles, or you'll see some articles in XXL, or, you know, what Don Diva, whatever was going on back, you know. And then basically it wouldn't like bombard you and overwhelm you. But today, you know, you got fans that can chime in, you know, just by adding you. You got, you know, a million different Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, blogs, you know, so it is overwhelming, and I understand him on where he's saying he doesn't like the direction things are going, but it's gonna happen with or without us. So my point is, I see him just, you know, everybody's going at each other's throats to get to the next level, and sometimes people need to chill out and take a step back and really think about what you're putting out there in the universe before you put it out there. And on that note, I hear you, Puff Daddy. I hear you, Diddy. You're right. But on the other note, it's gonna move forward in this direction with or without you. And that's just a plain fact. People like to complain about what's going on, but it's out of your control. I mean, 10, 20 years from now, virtual reality will even be scary, where you don't even have to meet people probably anymore. I bet you we could put on some glasses or some contacts in the future and meet people without leaving our house. I mean, that's scary. That's scary. So, I mean, think about it, and that's totally off topic, but that's just, we have no control of what technology and where everything's bringing us. So, I don't know, just having a conversation with you guys about Puff Daddy rant I heard. I'll link the full rant below. I gave you a few snippets, but tell me what you guys think about all this. Like get in the comments. Let's. I want to see what you guys think. This is Jordan Tower with JTNEWS, credible source in the music industry. Did music videos for 2 Chainz, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, Yo Gotti, Waka Flocka, Gucci Mane, just to name a few. Unlike a lot of other news sources, I'm actually in the music industry. Had a label at Caroline, Sony. I've done a lot of stuff, okay? So I'm actually in the music industry and giving an inside perspective. Unlike a lot of others, I appreciate all the support. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Jordan Tower Films. Jordan Tower Films.